I wanted to thank you all for coming first and foremost. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ponchitta Thompson. If you're my Facebook friend, you may know me as Ponchitta Sasha Wu, but I'll explain that later. But first, I want to thank you all for coming. This is my first actual makeup class 101, and I'm gonna give you a little history about myself, how I got started selling makeup before we actually sell the class, and why I had a makeup class 101. First, Ponch Cosmetics started as a makeup, well, it wasn't a makeup project. It actually started as a school project. I was at an impasse in my life and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I went back to school prior to praying about it and asking God to plant me in my purpose. Lo and behold, he sent me back to school as a business major. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do or what I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to do something in business. Well, while I was in school, I had to take a marketing class. In that marketing class, I had to market a product, one in which I loved and one in which I knew a lot about. Well, again, I went back to school because I didn't know what I wanted to do or what I wanted to be. But I was lost trying to figure out what it was that I could do my project on until I had an aha moment and I looked on my dresser and I had every kind of possible makeup product there was. So my curiosity sparked and I got to thinking I ought to do my project on makeup. Since I already had a ton of it and I didn't know anything about what I was using other than the fact that I loved it. I was passionate about it. Well, I did my project, did very well, found out all kinds of information about the cosmetics industry, about products, what went into it, who were the big players and who were the main product providers. And I found that it was only a handful of African American manufacturers. And I wanted to change that. I wanted to market products that were so diverse that they could be used for African Americans and Caucasians and Hispanics alike, where we all could benefit from those products because of depth and range. So at the end of my school project, I did so well. My instructor told me, he said, I don't know very much about cosmetics. He said, but I know that you did an excellent job on your project. You learned a lot, you told a lot of information, useful information that you could use in a small business. Have you ever thought about starting a business? And I said, no. He said, it's $1 billion industry. I think you should go for it. You have a shot. So I took his advice and I started Ponch Cosmetics after that. I started Ponch Cosmetics in 2012. I had my first soft lunch right here and I invited about 100 of my family and friends. About 50 people came out and it blew my mind at how well I did at the launch of my product. So after that, I just ran with it. I started having makeup parties. I started inviting people and started telling them about my products, and that's how it went. Well, rewind a minute. Prior to that, in the daytime, I haven't left my day job yet. I still have to go to work. And at Social Security, I had a coworker, and she told me, well, she brought this to my attention. She said, on every day when you come to work, your hair may or may not be combed. You might not be dressed properly. No makeup. You're just regular Ponchitta Thompson. But on game day, if we had a big meeting, if the big wigs are coming, if I had somewhere to be, if I had something to do, I put my makeup, my hair done, my bad clothes on, and she said I transformed into Sasha Wu. So that's how Sasha Wu was born. And if you add those together, that's also how my cosmetics company was born as well. And once I started selling my products, my customers started saying, okay, you're telling me about all these products and they're great, I'm having fun playing in it, but you're not telling me how to use it. So that's why we're here today, so that I can show you how to use the products. And another thing that I found out when I was dealing with my customers, they would also not be taking care of their skin. Makeup isn't supposed to do all the work for you. You actually can help your makeup by taking baby steps, taking care of your skin first and foremost. Your makeup won't be so hard. Most of us, when you wear makeup, you want it to look natural, right? Well, the way that you help yourself in putting on natural makeup is by, one, taking care of your skin. Once you take care of your skin, you don't have to pile clumps and clumps of makeup on your face to try to hide those imperfections. So that's what we're going to start with today. We're going to talk about skincare first and foremost, and then we're going to lead into application of makeup. I will show you how to properly put on your foundation. I'll give you some pointers on what you need to do to properly care for your skin, and those questions that you might have about how to do your eyebrows, how to put on eyeshadow, I will answer those for you. If you have questions, please by all means ask questions, because I invite that. I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything about makeup, but because I love it so much, I can find out for you. I'm the person that's going to research it. I'm going to go find out those questions, those hard questions. Nobody really, you might want to know, but nobody cares to know. I care. I want to know, because it may help someone else. And it might be a question that someone else might have wanted to ask but never did. So that's where we're going to start today.